I'd like to thank the world's billionaires and millionaire CEOs for watching. I'd love your vote at THINKERS50.com. I'm Sandra Rupp. Today, Davos Women's got some important things to share. I have a Kellogg MBA. I studied International Business and Art at Oxford. I am the thought leader and advisor on feminine leadership styles and masculine leadership styles. I've been around alpha males my whole life. I know how they work, I've dated them, I know what goes on, in their minds. Sometimes I know more about what they're thinking than they do. Now, if any of you have seen that movie that came out in 2003 called The Corporation, you can look at the history of the corporation, why it was founded, how they've become so big. They have a lot more power, not just when it comes to employing people, but also when it comes to influencing politicians. This is where Donald Trump is starting to weigh in. I believe there's a good chance he will become president of the United States. So for any of you political analysts who don't see this coming, I'm giving you the heads up, okay? I've met Donald Trump. He can draw in people from both political parties, and essentially, that's what's going to get anyone elected. I think that what the billionaires need to be doing, in addition to giving their money away to the Gates Foundation, is they need to be taking a significant chunk of their money and investing in women-owned businesses, as well as male entrepreneurs. There's so many people now who have started businesses post the crash of 2008. I think this is why themes like conscious capitalism and sustainable living are becoming much more popular. We need to also get 30% women to Davos. I am inviting 5 key Davos CEOs to help me on this project, because until we get more women at World Economic Forum, this economy is not going to get back on track. Recently, I've been working in Silicon Valley with a CEO, and I've coached a number of people on his CEO team. I have a background in both executive coaching and executive search, and I can help you get that yin-yang of leadership moving on your CEO team. The other prediction that I would make is that I think that we will see a lot more women placed in media roles as top executives. A lot of men on the CEO teams don't know what the feminine leadership style is, what it means, what its advantages are. Please contact me at parthenonadvisors.com. Another prediction that I would make is I think that CEO teams are going to become a lot larger. Why? Because we need to embrace that diversity and inclusion. People are being overworked, they're being underpaid. We need to have a lot more empathy in leadership. 50 things that they need to do. And then I look at the salary that they're paying people. You can't live on that. You can't support a family. I see CEOs making $10, $20, $50 million a year with all the stock that they have. And yet they're trying to pay people, between $50,000 and $80,000. We also have a problem because we have young people going to college, taking out loans. They're not able to pay off these loans. This is called the end of the empire. I know a lot about American history. I know a lot about British history. We need to incent our educated women to have children. The other thing that I will predict is that the minimum wage will go up. It's not enough to support their families. And then, people complain about why don't people get married? Well, a lot of men can't afford to get married. It's really not fair to society, and you have no middle class. There will be no one to buy your products and services. It will never work. I think every single shareholder should be on top of this. The other prediction that I have is that if we don't invest in female entrepreneurs, we are going to see this economy crash. It will be a bad crash for all of you billionaires. It will not be pretty, okay? Even Warren Buffett would support me on this one. Please head over to angel.co and look for Sandra Rupp, Parthenon Advisors. It's an astonishing percentage of women who are one-person companies. We're talking like close to 90% who need to be invested in. And I'm talking about the most talented, experienced baby boomers I've ever met. I've noticed when there are these articles on the top CEO coaches, a lot of them are men. I would say add me to your list, because I think there's some real value in having a female executive coach, especially right now. Leadership includes empathy. It includes doing the right thing. ENTJ, the most common personality type for CEOs, is a great match for me. I'm very good with ENTP, which is the most common CEO entrepreneur. I'm also really great with INTJ, which is also a common CEO personality type, as well as INTP. Leadership includes empathy. It includes doing the right thing. I was placed on the cover of the Davos debates that investing in and empowering the feminine leadership style is the largest economic opportunity worldwide. Stay tuned.